to Lesson 2 of this Intro to Digital Marketing course, hosted by Empower Agency. I'm Ben Matthews, your course trainer. Let's get on with Lesson 2. So in Lesson 2, we're going to look at the different types of digital marketing. We've looked at the what and the why. Now it's time to look at the different areas. So let's take a look. So for the purposes of this Introduction to Digital Marketing course, we're just going to focus on 8 key areas of digital marketing that your organisation might be undertaking. There are other areas of digital marketing out there, and you may well be well aware of them, but for this, we're just going to focus on these ones. So let's take a look at each one in turn. First of all, we have SEO, or Search Engine Optimization. This is where the content that you publish on your website appears in the search results for search engines like Google and Bing. So when your supporters or potential supporters are searching for related phrases, your website shows up in those search results. The higher up you appear, generally the more clicks you get through to your website. Next, we've got pay-per-click, or PPC for short. These are the ads that appear above those search results, so you're paying to appear at the top of Google's and Bing's search results. Now, both Google and Bing offer free resources for charities to take advantage of. This includes $10,000 per month in free ad spend through the Google Grants and the Bing for Charities program. We'll share more information on those in the resources, and we cover them in our other courses. Next, we've got social media. So that's publishing of your content through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn to reach new audiences. Your charity may well be undertaking lots of social media activity already. So in this course, we're going to look at some of the key things to think about when undertaking social media. Next is content marketing, which covers everything from blog posts through to infographics, through to videos, and lots more. It's basically any content that you publish on your website that you can then promote through the other areas of digital marketing. Next, we have email marketing, which is where you're building a list of email subscribers and emailing them on a regular basis through a software like MailChimp with newsletters or other calls to action. Next, we have Facebook ads, which differ to pay-per-click because you're pushing your ads into the newsfeed of people who use Facebook. Now, Facebook is a very cost-effective way of reaching a highly targeted audience, but it does take some expertise to know, so we've actually created a separate course for that, and you can find more details at the end of this or on our website. Next, we have partnerships. Now, you might think that partnerships are part of wider marketing activity, and they are, but they're an essential tool for any digital marketer to leverage the audience of other organizations that might be targeting similar audiences to them. So partnerships is well worth a look at as part of digital marketing activity. Lastly, we've got video. With the rise of social media has seen the rise of video content as well. And you may think that you need lots of skills and expertise and budget to create a video, but it can be as simple as recording on your mobile phone or into a laptop like I'm doing here, and you can have some excellent authentic video content that you can share with your supporters. That's a brief summary of each of those, but before we go into each of them in detail, we're going to look at how they fit together into what a digital strategy could be for your organisation. To do that, we're going to take a look at the marketing funnel. Now, the marketing funnel represents different stages that a supporter or a potential supporter is in relation to your charity. So starting from the top, we have awareness, where they're only just understanding who your charity is and they exist. Next comes interest, where they actually find out a bit more about the charity and the work you do. Next, we go into conversion, where they're taking action on your website. So they might be signing a petition, downloading a report, or making a donation to you. Next, we have retention, where they're making multiple actions and coming back to your website again and again to sign more petitions, to make more donations. From there, you have referrals, where they're becoming advocates for your organisation and encouraging others to support the work you do as well, referring them to your charity. So you can see that the top of the funnel is wider. This is because most people will appear at the top, and this is the widest audience you'll have. And as we work down the funnel, it gets narrower and narrower as people drop out, and in the end you have less conversions and less retention than awareness. What we've done on the left-hand side is put some positioning statements in for things that you might want to achieve to illustrate where they appear in the funnel. For example, the first one, I want to make people aware our charity exists and engage them with our cause. Now that fits into the awareness and the interest section. So if you're looking to generate awareness or interest in your charity, we'll take a look at the tools that help you do this. Next, if you're going from interest through to conversion, you may want to increase the donations we receive through recruiting new supporters. Again, we're going to look at the tools that help you do that. Lastly, you might want to engage your supporters and get them to tell others about your cause. That's where retention and referral comes in. So what we'll do is we're going to look at each of the different tools that we mentioned, each of the different digital marketing areas, and apply them to where they might fit in the marketing funnel. So at the top here we have PPC, that's pay-per-click, Facebook ads, and SEO, or search engine optimization. Now, because these types of digital marketing activity have the widest reach, that's why we put them at the top with awareness and interest. So if you're looking to generate lots of awareness about your charity, then these are the kind of tools that you need to look at. Next, we have conversion, and here you can see that we've got social media, content marketing, and video marketing. This really focuses on the types of content that you're publishing on your website and across different social media channels where you're encouraging people to take an action. Think about a petition that you would share on social media, a blog post discussing your latest research, or a video encouraging people to donate. That's why those digital marketing activities fit into the conversion part of the funnel. Lastly, we've got retention and referral. So once someone's made a conversion on your website, you'll typically get their email address. From there, you can email them again and again with different actions that you want them to take, different activity that you're up to, and basically keep engaging them and retain that supporter. And then partnerships definitely fit into the referral basis. So what are the networks out there? What partners can amplify what you're doing and refer other organizations to your, other supporters to your organization? So partnerships is great for referral. Of course, these digital marketing activities aren't exclusive to those parts of the funnel. They can be used elsewhere, but this just gives you an idea of where to think about if we're just putting together a digital marketing strategy of how the different tools fit into different parts of the digital marketing funnel. One other way to think about it is how warm the user, the supporter you're trying to reach, and how active they are in searching for you. Or are they random as a supporter, or are they a target customer of yours? To do this, we've plotted out, again, the 8 digital marketing areas that we're looking at into here, starting from the top left, where a user is really looking for something that you offer, but they're a bit random, they're not exactly in your target audience. Down to the bottom right, where the user's not actively looking for you, but you're very sure of who they are, and you have a very clear idea in your mind of who that target customer is. So we can plot out each of the 8 areas. Pay-per-click content fits in the top left, where a user is actively searching for you. They'll type a search into Google and your ads can appear at the top. Next we have content. So again, it's someone who's actively looking for something but they're not quite targeted. That will appear as a content marketing. It's a great tool to get to reach them. SEO, so it's slightly more targeted because people are typing in search keywords for you to appear. And for you to be targeted, you need to write content that fits them in mind. So SEO is a lot more targeted than PPC. And then partnerships is highly on the targeted end for when people are searching for you. People will be searching for organizations similar to you. If you can strike up partnerships, then they'll become aware of you through that, and they'll come through and become supporters of your own organization. Now, when users aren't actively searching, there are lots of things you can do to make yourself known. So video content is less targeted than some of the other options we have here, but it can be really helpful for when people aren't looking for you. Facebook ads, as I mentioned before, you actually push yourself into a user's feed. So it's slightly more targeted than video, for example, and it doesn't necessarily mean that people are actively searching for you. And Facebook's target options are really helpful in making sure that you're targeting the right audience. Next is social media. So hopefully you're following and engaging with people who fit into your target audience profile, and that's why social media comes up into the not actively searching for you, but they are a target customer. And then email. They're not actively searching for you because you're sending them emails to their email inbox, but because they've given you their email address, they are a target customer. They're already engaged, and you can engage them through email marketing. So this is just a different way of thinking about where each of those marketing tools and channels might be useful to reach your target supporters, depending on where they are in the funnel, depending on where they're looking for you online or not. So hopefully that's useful.